If you have apples at home, make this recipe that is really tasty. Let's start by adding 3 eggs to a bowl. A teaspoon of salt. I will also add a teaspoon of vanilla essence. And I'm going to mix it very well until I break the egg film. Now I will add 150 grams of sugar. A pot of natural yogurt, which has 160 grams. I'm using low-fat yogurt, but you can use whole grain. Now just mix it very well. Friends, this recipe is very delicious, I'm sure you will love it. Now I will add 70 milliliters of oil and mix again. I have already mixed it very well, now I will add 230 grams of wheat flour. I'm going to sift this flour to make the dough lighter and easier to mix. For those who like apples, this recipe is ideal, and if you like recipes with apples, leave them below. I love recipes with apples, because that way I can search and bring you more recipes with apples. After mixing the flour well, I'm going to add the juice of half a lemon to the dough, and finally I'm going to put a tablespoon of baking powder, then just mix it lightly. Our pasta is already beautiful and the result will be sensational. We've finished our dough, friends, now I'm going to book. Here I have 3 apples, I'm going to cut them in half and I'm going to remove the seeds very carefully, like this. Now I'm going to cut the apples into not very thick slices, like this. And it will stay like this. Now in a greased and floured pan I'm going to add all our dough. Look how beautiful and smooth our dough turned out. Now it's very simple, just place the apple slices on top of our dough. The way I'm doing it, it's very easy. And look how beautiful our recipe is already getting. In the meantime, tell me which country or city you are coming from so I can know how far our recipe has come. I'm finishing putting the apple slices, friends, and look what a wonderful recipe. Now I'm going to finish by sprinkling some sugar over here. I'm using a tablespoon of sugar. And I'm also going to add a little cinnamon powder, which goes very well with this recipe. Now just put it in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 40 minutes. Our apple cake is ready and look how beautiful it turned out. And it sure is delicious. I'm going to cut a piece for you to see and for us to try. Friends, look what a wonderful cake, it was perfect. The best time has arrived, it's time to try our apple cake, see how soft and moist it is and how wonderful it smells. I will try it now. My God! It turned out very tasty. The taste is amazing, make it and tell me.